Growing up, I had always identified myself as an Asian American. My mother is Chinese, and my father of an ethnic minority group called the Krajan, which is from the central highlands of Vietnam. Not many people are familiar with my father's people, with the exception of a few historians, anthropologists, and special forces that fought alongside them in the Vietnam War. To be honest, I never really knew much about this side of my family either. I'd always only considered myself Chinese. When I was younger, I associated myself more with Chinese culture just because my mother's family lived in the United States, while my father's family still resides in Vietnam. My father is from the Lat, the beautiful mountainous region in the central highlands of Vietnam. Meanwhile, my mother, who is Chinese, her parents escaped from China during the war with the Japanese. She lived in Saigon in a large Chinese community. My parents both came over from Vietnam when they were young to escape the war. It was here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania where they first met. 3 kids and 11 years later, I arrived in the world. Over the years, as far as others guessing what my heritage is, I've gotten everything from Japanese, Thai, Malaysian, Filipino, Cambodian, Laos, and because of my dark complexion, I've even been asked if I am Mexican, and even African mixed with Chinese. Whenever someone asked me about my nationality, I would simply say I am Chinese and Vietnamese. However, I always felt in the back of my mind what I said was only half true. As I grew up, I tried to expose myself more to the matter and realized the importance of learning about my dad's heritage for myself. Thus, in June 2010, I embarked on a personal journey, my own pilgrimage to the country of Vietnam. It was a time for me to meet my family that had always been a mystery to me. It was also a time for me to learn more about my own culture. After spending about a month in Vietnam with my family and observing the people and culture around me, I learned so much more about my heritage. From the way we greet each other, to what we eat and how we eat, to how family structure and society works. Even the Krajan language is different from Vietnamese. Going to Vietnam helps me realize how much more my Krajan ethnicity differs from my Chinese background, as well as mainstream Vietnamese culture. Through this experience, I have a greater appreciation for my heritage and my multicultural background. Now, I can proudly tell people about this integral part of me that has helped shape my identity.
The lights go on, the lights go off. When things don't feel right, down like a tired dog, licking his wounds in the shade.